Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for the glorious, the wonderful July 2nd, 2024. And why is it glorious and wonderful? Because in a few hours we'll be on Rise. I'm so happy. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, son. Son asks, what sinister deed should we do? Well, I have to run my last red alert on this account, and I have 2 Kittimer vortexes to run. So we got those 2 for sure. Good morning, Joshua.
How are you?
I'm better. I'm living on some ibuprofen for a couple of days.
I've just had a look what I had originally to do, and it was not glorious.
Well, that's okay. We have to do not Kittimer vortex. My apologies. We have to do infected conduit on 2 accounts, and I have a red alert to do. So that can be glorious, and you can see if you can throw in other stuff while you're doing that.
I've re-rolled 2 of them, and I've now got Polar on Damaged Ground,
Oh, good.
Destroy Dreadnought Space, and Repair Shields Space.
Well, fine, we can deal with this. Hang on a sec. Let me grab a tune who's got some primary disruptors here. Which Federation tune runs disruptors? This is a good question. I want to say it's my Vulcan. And good morning, Stargate Wars.
Yep.
All right, what does this tune have? Well, somehow I wound up giving her phasers. Come on. Don't I have a single Federation tune with disruptors? Really? Really?
I'm now Endeavor rank 705.
You're getting there.
Yep. 90 days is all I'm going to say.
Yep. Let's see. Well, we need somebody who can do Polaron. So let me find my Polaron tune. There's my Polaron tune. I bet you I've got some disruptors sitting around I can just throw on his ship and get some of this stuff done. Boy, I've got to change these updates. Let's see. That's mostly Polaron. How much Polaron do I need to do here? 50,000 Polaron and a heck of a lot of disruptor. So let's see. Do I have any disruptors here I'm willing to put on? Oh, yeah, I got some Satvash. Yeah, let's see if that is... Oh, it's bound to account. That's fine. Yes, I know. What's that back there? Pull around. Okay, good. Who would like to join me for a really quick red alert? I got a new to me ship, the Kopesh. Ah, very nice. And Sun has Borg ground, Plasma ground, Herc ships. Well, that sounds like we can definitely help out with the swarm at some point here. But would anyone like to join me for a super quick red alert? Chris says I can pew. Stargate Wars, Joshua, either one.
Yeah, I guess I can.
You don't have to.
I'm currently dealing with my endeavors. So I have to kill some Voth, so I'm currently killing them.
Oh, well, that's up to you. Go kill your Voth. This is only going to take like 2
No,
minutes.
I only had 5 Voth ships to kill.
Oh, Voth ships. Well, I'll send you an invitation.
I'm going to sign up for a little Hive Onslaught on it.
We can throw in we can do a Hive Onslaught. Why don't you join us, and then we'll take you out on a Hive Onslaught. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. Who just joined us? It's Amar Hawkman, early in the morning.
Yay.
Greetings, Amar Hawkman. I'm going to queue us up real quick here for a red
that
alert.
means we woo.
Wee woo?
And this is going to be over quick.
That's my idea here. Zip zap, we're done.
I
mean,
can we have this done in under a minute?
Go. Only if I can apparently put the gas on and get going here. It'll take 16 seconds to get the first pew-pews in. So probably not under a minute just because it takes time to get everywhere. I think that's one reason Tholian is so much faster.
Yeah, the enemies aren't scattered this far.
Right.
This is the same logic that the old version of the Deep Space Encounters had, though, is that you had to work to find all of the
Yeah.
enemies on the map.
Which I actually didn't mind. I kind of enjoyed that little bit of pew pew drive, pew pew drive. It's kind of how I like my life. Stop and enjoy. Drive some more. Stop and enjoy. Drive some more. However, we are a little over a minute in to get through those, so that's not too bad. Call it about 90 seconds, Joshua. Are you okay with that?
Yep. That was quick.
Yeah, as it should be. As it should be.
I remember when people actually had difficulty killing those things.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember.
Honestly, though, it was solely the fact that it's a boss ship that can regenerate. Oh, no.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we're not giving it time to regenerate nowadays.
no. None of this regeneration stuff. Okay. You said you wanted a hive onslaught, Joshua?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Let me get a
Well,
ship that
here,
can
I
actually...
can join with something.
Yeah. Oh, I got full team. Unless somebody wants to step
never
out.
mind then. Oh,
Let me
okay.
see if
well,
anybody
whatever.
wants to step out.
Uh,
Hang on.
I don't
Well,
really need to.
we can see.
You
Anybody?
can take my spot.
Okay. Who are you on, Marhawkman?
Zedakek.
Go. Thank you very much, Stargate Wars. And we'll switch it out. Does anybody... I need to do Infected Conduit on 2 accounts. So, like that's going to take any time.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't noticed that was in there yet.
That's in there. Mhm. What did I say we were doing? Man, this thing I've got is just sucking the life out of me. Weeble?
We were...
So I'm looking forward to Risa. I see Kitchen Witchin has a friend who's written a guide for those of you who don't know how to do Risa, which I realize doesn't apply to you guys, but might apply to somebody out there.
I mean, I am someone who actually wrote a guide on how to do the artifact hunt minigame.
Yep. I have my way of doing it. I actually wrote up a whole thing on how I do it with, how I use the indicators for directions.
Mm-hmm.
And I can usually tag them in under a couple of seconds. Once I get the first 3 coordinates set.
Yeah, it's like there is a trick you can do for triangulation.
Yep.
And it's not exactly straightforward and kind of requires inside information on how the triangulator works.
But there is another short trick to it, which I will talk about after this. Chris, you freaked me out by putting that assimilator there. I wasn't expecting it. And I'm going, no, it should be a Borg cube. And there's an assimilator right over my head.
Oh, if you want something else to freak you out, my drone ship turned into a Borg probe.
Lovely. No.
The collective.
That will get me. Come on. Oh, I just remembered I'm not on my good ship on this one. Oops. Oopsie. So once we're out of here, I'll show you what I think works for me or I'll tell you about the Risa thing and then I'll demonstrate it later. Ed always insisted on starting from the center of the crater, and I wanted to find a way where I didn't have to always go back to the center of the crater to do it.
Well, my triangulation technique would literally avoid the center of the map.
Well, the center... trick works, but I just think it takes so much time to get there.
Well, see, my thought with that one is that while, yes, you can get useful information from being in the center of the map,
Yeah.
The benefits of going to the center of the map are outweighed by getting information from 2 or 3 points. Because there's 3 places on the map that you can teleport to.
Right.
So I just teleport to one of them, then teleport to a different one, and then, you know. And Captain Redshirt shows up.
Captain
Oh,
Redshirt.
hey. I was in just the right spot to have it spawn on top of me.
Well, at least I was in my good ship. At least we have one science captain.
Chris says,
Yeah,
I'm
what-
sorry, it's red and full of control nanites.
Your efforts are futile.
I
That means we
wonder,
need to kill you then. Okay, fair enough.
does the Borg octahedron's feedback pulse work on radiation damage?
No.
Only if that radiation is classed as a beam weapon.
Right. Doesn't work on fire either.
If you looked at what I was flying, you would, ooh, nice. It actually went off in the cutscene.
It does that sometimes.
When I say went off, I mean like the Thaleron pulse.
Yeah, from the scimitar.
Nice. I'm going to have to go back and look at that in the video.
That was a quick run.
Yep. Hey, you get a bunch of
I
big ships
actually
works.
I turned on the Thaleron pulse as soon as I targeted the Borg Queen.
I'm going to drop from group, do the
Okay.
full-on damage ground.
Okay, you do that.
I need to do a red alert, I think.
You just Stargate Wars? Do you want to jump back in? Totally on you.
I can draw in. I need to do space stat phaser damage
Oh,
anyway.
there you go. We'll have some more pee-pee fun here. There.
Now let's do a Jupiter station.
New, we're going to do infected conduit.
That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, I do need to do an affected conduit. That's right.
That's okay. I have to do it on 2 accounts, so we are fine. We can do it a couple of times. Okay, so the thing that I learned is that when you go to your very first set of taking coordinates, the artifact will be located along the lines of one of the 2 indicators. So this is where you have to kind of know the map really well. So let's say you pick it up from, I'm going to say from whatever his name's, from the camp. What's the name? It's not Quark. It's, what's the guy's
Quinn.
name?
I think it's Quen.
Quen. Okay, let's say you're Quen. You pick it up, step away from the booth like 20 feet, and I do it on a north, south, east, or west, and I take the first coordinate. It's on one of those 2 lines. So now you have to think, okay, so if this is pointing northwest and northwest and southwest, it's going to be one of those 2. Go about 10 steps on one of those 2 lines. If it still has that line as one of the target points, it's that one. If it's gone to no, you're off of it, it's the other one. It's stupidly easy. And then you... Oh, we're going to get to Swarm. Don't worry, son. We're getting to Swarm. We'll get there. We got a lot of stuff to do.
Well, see, the funny thing with mine is that the whole heading refinement trick
Mm-hmm.
will let you, while standing in a single location, figure out
Oh, son.
the location with enough accuracy to rule out like a quarter of the map, or rule out all but a quarter of the map.
Let's see. Sun is in cooldown, so are you guys okay with doing Swarm in the meantime?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, and then we'll come back and do that one, or we'll figure it out.
I haven't finished mastery on this thing, so I might as well.
Okay.
Fly around, blow up a whole bunch of stuff. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
And this thing has a tier 6 mastery packet, so it'll be a
Ah.
while before I finish it.
Yes. So, Id and I have to go run an errand when I get back from work today, and then I will be on the air as soon as we are back and going through going through Ryza for people who don't know it yet, because we have a lot of new players, which is kind of cool. And Id's computer should be here today, so he may be back and joining us by this evening. I gotta run cables to get that up to where he is living for the moment. Oh joy, I have destroyed Undine's ship. Be still my beating heart.
Oh, and in this map, my drones turn into, I guess that's a Herc frigate?
That would be fun.
And I might just bring somebody over to do Ryza this year.
Because is your arm casted or are you just bandaged?
Also, hi.
Hi. I saw you pop in there, sneaky you. How's your elbow? Musin, how's your elbow? Musin is silent. Okay, I'll go down here and start that up. It's the Musin dance! Did we get them all? No. There's one.
Yeah, there's like 2 of them over here.
Yeah, I got one back here.
One thing that always annoyed me about this is that there's no visual indicator of which one you're currently powering up.
Well, there's
And
it's on the mini-map.
No, it shows you where to go for them.
No.
It's like
There,
I can't tell which specific ship I'm currently interacting with.
but you can't see in the mini-map which circle you're in?
Yeah, that means
There's more than one ship to power up inside the circle. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay, so there's only one ship inside each circle. There are 9 distinct circles.
yes, but the interact is larger than the circle.
Not much.
Well, that depends. The ones in Alpha are so close to each other, there's actually a spot you can park to
Yep.
be able to interact with all 3.
Yep, so go park there.
Well,
Yeah, but you don't know which one you're interacting with if you happen to be in that spot.
But doesn't matter. If you're going to try and get all 3.
if your ship is moving, then you might accidentally drift out of interact.
Well,
range.
that's one reason I have the mini-map up and running, is because I do drift out and I try to see which one disappears when I'm in that. But there's only a few places where you have the Venn diagram of interactions.
Again, I was just saying there's something I find mildly annoying. It does happen.
I'm still trying to decide which character of mine will get the credence.
Did you get one?
It's not even out yet.
I thought it came out yesterday.
No, it comes out today.
Oh, I'm so glad
right
I
after the patch.
I am so glad I didn't open any of those boxes then. I was going to, but this thing I'm fighting is, if I can play for 20
Wait,
minutes
was
at a
that
time, I'm lucky.
Infinity or promo?
It's in...
Standard Infinity.
Thank you. Is there anything in the new promo box? Because I've got a stack of them that I
Oh.
bought.
No.
Oh, good. And I think I have 79 master keys left, so maybe I will do
we're probably looking at about a month or two, probably 2 months before the next promos could show up.
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Well, Chris, if I get the credence, I will happily give it to you.
I suspect the next promo ship's probably going to be Voyager, eh?
Oh well, so much for that. But Chris would probably like that, or Id would like that. Or maybe I'll save it up and do it for the Star Trek Online convention that I want to do in September.
Someone brought tricobalt mines? That's interesting.
Oh, I didn't leave them on the ship. I had them left on my ship one time because I needed to do them. And then forgot till the next time I needed to switch the load.
I just saw something detonate at the head of Gamma that looked like a bunch of tricobalt. Well, it might have been a tricobalt torpedo spread, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably a binaural warhead.
Well, I'm firing binaural warheads, and binaural warhead only makes one of the tricobalt booms, not 4 of them. So I saw what I thought was like 4 tricobalt rifts simultaneously.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Ships heading down escape route
Well,
Alpha.
there's enough
Protect
people
them.
here, I think, and I miss it here.
There's plenty of people here today. I don't think this is going to be a
Herc
problem for
red
anybody
nods
completing
on
this.
sensors. Be careful.
Ah. Well, if you get it that way, Chris, yay. If I get it, then I will save it for the fleet convention, or the convention, whatever we decide we're going to do.
Hell, I have 8 Infinity boxes.
Only 8?
And 5 promo on a different character.
Yeah, but Infinity ships or Infinity boxes?
Infinity boxes, yeah.
That's it? Would you like some?
Don't need... No, I mean in the actual ship boxes.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant unopened ones.
The choice pack that you get out of the...
Got it. That's what I was trying to elucidate. I thought you meant you just had 8 boxes. I'm thinking I've got like 2,600. Not that I can afford to open. I actually could afford to open them. Huh. Next key sale. I think I'm buying some keys and having an opening party.
I mean, I've heard those are sometimes fun.
What, opening parties?
Yes.
I did it once and it was just absolute nothing. So you have to time it for like the first couple of days of a new ship because the drop rate seems to be slightly better. And you do it at weird hours. But invariably where I get my best luck is just at ESD. Every Infinity ship I think I've gotten except one has been at ESD. I shall add it to my book of weird stuff I'm trying to calculate.
I probably wouldn't, because most people tend to, that have run numbers tend to have better luck on Starfleet Academy, where the instance has the most people.
Well, and I've heard the opposite. Go to places that have nobody around. So, see,
Then I've also heard that certain
like, I think Saab
hours
swears...
of the minute.
Yep. Saab swears by Wolf 359 in an empty instance just before the top of the hour. And Saab has 9 billion ships. Then again, I gave her a bunch of boxes and keys to open for me, and completely nothing happened.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Oh, with the new ship, they ought to have a key sale. Keyring sale would be great.
Oh, it will.
No,
there
I-
will be a keyring sale.
Well, I meant right now, so I could have some fun tonight. You know, first
Oh
day on
no,
Rise.
it doesn't. It doesn't. It won't be turned on until the server's on.
Right. But they won't do a keyring sale between now and then, I'm sure. Right, or I doubt.
I mean, well, you never know.
Sales are fairly fairly obvious, so it'll be 4 or 5 p.m. my time when the sales will go live.
Well, I will check when I get home from work today.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
I kind of like this TFO because it can be stupid mindless. You just kind of drift around and shoot things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or park it in a lane and just shoot everything in that lane.
Oh yeah.
Which is what I usually do. I just park it in a spot, target the spawn point, and
Earth ships
end the
spotted
story.
at escape route
Yep.
Gamma. Get over there.
My Tetrion boomstick is great here. 'cause
Yes,
those
you have brought it out
Tetrion
here on a few
crystals-
parties.
Yeah, the Tetrion crystals basically mine the spawn point, so the longer the TFO keeps going, the faster everything dies when it works in. It's great though.
Oh.
It's great.
Well, this is fast.
And now we're to the mop-up phase.
Yes. The only thing I dislike in the mop-up is occasionally the highlights for the enemy ship disappear. And the map won't clear, so you know there's one out there, but you don't know where it is.
And that's when you summon your beacon, your Herc beacon.
Oh,
They'll find it.
sweet. I'll have to bear that in mind.
Yeah, that reminds me of like,
Yeah.
well, one of the reasons why I like giving the photonic decoy a power to bridge officers is that photonic decoys will chase down those annoying enemies that like to hide in corners.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
One thing-
And saving your just your backup call, be it the Delta ships or the the freighters or whatever, it doesn't matter. They will chase them down. If you can't lock onto it, it's probably a pet-sized
Yeah.
thing.
That's usually the case.
And I've got it set so that I do not target pets because
Yep, me too.
I PvP'd.
hmm
In PvP, you really want to set it so you don't target pets, because that's one of the tricks against newbie PvPers is just to unload a swarm of pets and just you disappear because they can't target you for a second.
That's odd.
What?
When my drone ship came out, it used a different Borg disguise than it did last time.
Didn't you say it was a probe last time?
Well, yes, but it was the lozenge shaped
Yeah.
probe.
No, the last
wait.
just appeared. I'm looking at
Yeah, I have two of them,
You
and they're
do?
different shapes.
and they're inside of each other too. I watched them come out.
Mhm.
Have we decided we're not? What the heck? Oh, good. My engines fell out. That was something I wasn't expecting.
Well, Mom's getting an AFK penalty.
No, I'll get there eventually.
The nanite probes can repair
I
the
can-
transformer.
That's unfortunate.
It's a pain in the butt. What the heck? Nothing's working. It was working a minute ago. See, I got some pew-pew in. I won't get an AFK penalty.
A probe is closing in on a transformer.
That's really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on this character yesterday, I had to redo his ground traits because it not only had half of them missing, but the ones it did have were wrong.
Oh, that's never happened to me since yesterday.
Well, I mean, like it had like the assault weapon training and rifle training at the same time.
So, hang on. Are these bugs happening more often again?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I
But
don't think they're more common. That it's just that it's the same sort of thing that's been happening for years, and it's
What
just
I mean is,
super erratic.
I worked like on giving Avatar all the information he could want because when I started reporting directly to him about that, it was basically I didn't have any loadouts yet. We've tracked down a bunch of bugs, and this shouldn't be happening as frequently as it seems to be happening this week.
oh no,
Actually.
I'm not seeing this week as being any different from the past few weeks, or actually the past couple months.
No, but like if this has gone up since I don't know, start of the year, then there's
Yeah, I do think it's gone up
definitely-
since the beginning of the year, but that
Alright.
that may just be my experience.
Well, I'm just gonna
Trying to think if I can quantify it.
Sensors confirm that the
Yeah, no,
transformer
but if it
conduit has been destroyed.
does appear more frequently recently,
Mm-hmm.
then that is a thing that should be informed on.
Okay.
Plus, how often do you switch ships during a session?
You know what,
Because that
that's-
also plays a factor.
That's actually a huge part of it. I
One of
rarely
my
change
ol-
ships.
Old conclusions is that part of the bug is it failing to load properly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and part of that used to be the stacks of consumable items saved with the loadout no longer existing. Because you use them up, but they're still saved ID wise on the loadout, and that can cause some.
Now that is
But-
interesting.
Yeah, I've thrown that around. Like, make your loadout save without your consumables on there in the device slots, and then put the consumables there after loading in the loadout.
Son, I'll re-invite everybody, but I want to change to a different account.
At least that's one of the things, because it registers an ID number for consumable. Consumable no longer exists. ID number gone, and it's gonna start automatically pulling something.
Well, other than I still have to run Infected one more time, does anybody need to run anything specific? And who needs an invite to the party? I know Chris needs an invite.
I still have a red alert to do, but
We can go do a team red alert. We're pretty good at them,
sure.
Okay. Hey, good morning, drunken heretic. How are you doing, my dear?
Why am I unable to join a red alert event from this map?
Well, why don't you join our team and we'll go from there. We'll make it a team alert. I sent you a team invitation.
I don't see it.
Oh, let me resend it then. Oh, because you're a different allegiance. Hang on. Can we do a red alert as a mixed team? No, because I can't do it as a private party.
Yeah, red alerts don't do private queues.
Yeah. Okay. So, go do your red alert.
Private is in the red alert
Is
section.
it? Oh, it is. Hang on. Let me send you an invitation then.
Got a full party now?
Not yet. No. Still sending out
Oh, well,
invitations. Yeah, want an invitation? Is that the subtle way of getting yourself into the party?
I guess so. Well, I gotta pew pew and do something.
Okay, we have that. Do we care which red alert we take?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh,
When I do infected, I'm gonna also complete my Borg TFO,
just for fun, let's do this one here.
which is my rare endeavor.
Good
that-
morning,
that's good.
Cliff. Ooh, those are so pretty. Let us do this thing.
And I'm sure that my drones will turn into Tholian fighters in this one.
I want you to know I misunderstood that as drugs will turn into Tholian fighters, and I'm thinking, wow, those are good drugs. Then I realized you meant drones.
Well, I managed to hit the not the named dreadnought, but the other one.
The tarantula?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only two named ones, aren't there? It's the Pressagran and the Slowpoke.
Not really sure.
I don't think there's
One
another
thing
one.
that's I always found annoying
Ta-da.
about this map is going around and picking up loot afterwards, because like the way this map is set up, it has a cool backdrop, but in all other respects it's a formless void and you can't tell where you are in relation to the loot. That and having spotting loot in this one is just kind of a little
Yeah, no, I don't worry about it too much. What is next, folks? I unfortunately have 2 Lucari TFOs, which is just like, really? Really? That is such a skippable thing, in my opinion. I mean, you have your choice between Senkethi Front and Dranur Gauntlet, both of which are fine.
I mean, Dranur is basically a copy of that thing we already did once today.
No, it's not. Dranur is a copy of...
Oh, right, it's the other one.
It's the other
That's
one, right. Yeah, I think that one definitely merits a reroll. Let's see. I have 165 reroll tokens left. I think I can reroll that one.
I usually just don't bother with re-rolling. It's like, oh, I don't feel like.
Oh
doing
god,
that
it's
one.
Voth on the ground. Nope.
Uh,
Defeat
to
Borg
be
on the
hon-
ground. That I can live with.
To be honest, Voth on the ground is actually one of the ones I like.
It's just that it's tedious.
Eh.
So I have my way, especially if I have 60 Voth, I will go to one of the artillery locations, and I go in a circle and wipe out the Voth, but don't start any of the consoles. And after about 90 seconds they respawn, you go do it again, but you only get at most 15 in each circle round. So it takes 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is if somebody else jumps in there to help you, it's like, no, 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 no touching my artillery.
My approach with that is
Mhm.
actually something very simple,
Yes.
which is kill everything, go to a different point and do it again.
Fine. Be technical. Who needs something spacey to do? We still have about 20 minutes left
Because
here.
like, well, what I did actually take care with ideas like what you're talking about there
Mhm.
a long time ago. It's just that there's the overall zone completion thing,
There is
which
that, yeah.
you get a rather large amount of dilithium for it, so you might as well poke it along.
But not
and
as
make
much
it-
as you used to. And if I'm just down there for 60 Voth, you know, you can
Yeah,
take a quick look at the map. Is it 90% blue? Yeah, go for a zone completion. Is it 50% blue and you got the time to kill? Yeah, go for it. 10% blue, not doing it. I'm
I
just
mean,
going to do my little
it's several
section.
thousand dilithium, more than you get from. Well, I mean, you need to do like 3 or 4 TFOs for it.
Yeah, or you go to New Romulus and you take the staging area the first thing every day, and it's 1100 dilithium for under a minute.
Mm.
Yeah. Any of the New Romulus ground missions are the first time through for the day. You get the 720 plus you get the bonus, so it's 1100. And if you've got the boost on, it's even better. And there's a couple other things. So if you get really lucky, let's say you hit it at the top of the hour, you get Atli, and you zip over there and you do the Atli, you can get 1400 dilithium in under 90 seconds. No problem. Have a great day, son. We will see you in the sun on Risa in just a few hours. Well, about 9 hours. But okay, that's a different thing.
I mean, like me, whenever I have the whole like kill Voth on ground thing, I just grab the set of dailies for the ground battle zone.
Yeah,
and it just-
absolutely. Absolutely.
if I have anything left over after I've completed the dailies, then I'll worry about farming things.
I leave them there to cook for a while. What next, pray tell?
I mean, unless you want to do a Borg ground TFO.
Yeah, I would, but that's not a Chris thing, so I will stick with space stuff in the morning.
Okay then. Well, in that case, I will run around to Farah.
Okay. Yeah, I only have 10 Borg to kill and some plasma damage on the ground, so that becomes the Borg and the V'ger probes, and they just magically get both at once. No, there's more than flying high on Risa. Get surfing. I will say I'm not as much a fan of the surfing as I used to be. Though if the bug returns, and Musin, do not tell Avatar about this bug. Every now and then there will be a map where you can switch ships in the middle of, or switch boards in the middle of a race. You're not supposed to be able to do it. You shouldn't be able to equip two boards in your inventory at once. Reality is every now and then it lets you do it, and it lets you switch them out mid-race. And there's nothing like Future Flyer until you need the speed, then you switch to your speed board, then you come to the turn, switch back to the Future Flyer. 'Tis nice.
I just do the whole thing on the Future
Oh,
Flyer.
you're no fun.
And made it first, so, well,
Would
it's
anybody
fine.
like to join us for something in space?
That's interesting.
Mm.
I'm one to Farah fighting Borg, and I'm noticing that the way the Borg's movement animations work seems to have changed.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the whole like like lumbering plotting thing
Uh-huh.
like they did in TNG. It's like that the 2409 Borg don't seem to be doing that.
No, they aren't. But is that new?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Alrighty, where did Farah go?
Behind me.
There's Tefera. No, I won't go up there because I'm in a team. Chris got a preference? Oh, they restored the original skybox with the sunset. Yes, no. I like it when I have sun. I don't want it to always be sunset. I really need my day in the sun. In the sun, thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to grab one. Not at random, but at random. Anybody else want to join us for something?
Well, I'm already here, so.
Well, you're in the you're in the private queue. I'm going to...
I already completed my board killing.
Hold it. Well, I guess we're going to stay in the private queue then.
And I gave you diplomatic immunity.
Oh, well, thank you. Let's see. Oh, I know what I want to do. Now, we've been doing that one a lot lately. I'll find something else.
I remember when diplomatic immunity did more than just give you a little speed boost.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I miss that. I actually miss not being able to go to certain parts of space unless you get hit with the diplomatic immunity. They need to bring that back. And
Yes.
it needs to only be unlocked that you can go without diplomatic immunity once the storyline flag comes by.
Hey, so
that the alliance exists.
Well, one thing that's highly notable is that the devs demonstrated that the new version of Sector Space does have the ability to lock people out of certain areas of Sector Space.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but they could just do it so that diplomatic immunity goes back to how it was until you get to the story point where you join the alliance thing, and then just, turn it off for people then.
Well, as you well know, the concept of going back to the way it was assumes everything that underlies the way it was still exists. I can't tell you how many
Most of
times...
it does, because that's original game disc.
Yes, but...
Excuse me one second. Most of it does isn't it all does, and that's where you run into the problem of... I was recreating a spreadsheet yesterday and thought I can just go back to the former status of it and work from there, and some of the references are gone. It only takes one screwed up reference.
And we're talking about a Sector Space in Stowe, which famously was years ago completely changed. Mom, did you notice what my Borg probes turned into?
Alliance wing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What?
Borg.
Oh, you're Borg again? Okay.
Yeah, my. Oh wait, no. Oh, they were waiting for the Terrans to spawn.
Ah.
As soon as the Terrans spawned, their holographic disguises shifted to being Terran frigates.
That makes a lot of sense.
It is odd that they waited until they spawned for that, though. Oh, and my scimitar is about the same size as Jupiter Station.
As it should be. Well, I'll go over to Alpha. Since there's 4 of us, maybe we can each take one thing.
Sure. I guess NATO already claimed this station.
Alrighty, Chris has claimed Alpha, so I will go over to Gamma.
I guess that leaves Beta for me. Okay.
I'm going to shoot this guy if I ever meet him in real life. I don't care if the rifts aren't going to close themselves.
You see, this is one of those things where I would legitimately tell my officer manning the subspace radio to ignore him.
Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
Like, yes, I get that this guy is saying something that's in theory useful. I don't care.
He is to this event what The EPO lady is on Winter Event. Shut up! Or what Lita used to be. Shut up, Lita!
At least she doesn't start off curling here.
But that's all Curland is, so it's fine.
Garland is here though.
We are one with the Curland.
That is my favorite part of that Terran Starbase thing that they did.
Forged in Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curlin here. Oh. Man, this ship really is pretty slow at closing rifts. Oy.
This one's not too bad. What ship are you flying? The Scimitar?
Yeah.
Oh, surprising.
What do you mean oh, I see what happened with the projector beta.
Once it hits the 50% mark.
No.
Oh.
What it is that with me being the only one here and being outnumbered by the Terrans.
Oh, it's strictly a number count?
It has the thing go progress up even when I'm in the circle.
Oh, yeah.
If you're outnumbered, it'll progress up even with you in the circle. And I ended up being badly enough outnumbered that yeah. When I killed them, it went back to normal.
Yeah. Cliff says, what bugs me is the ambient chant on Ryza. It's a short loop of chatter that can be annoying at times. In a particular...
Oh, yeah. Like the random crowd noise.
Yes.
It's one of those things that I kind of got used to years ago, but it really doesn't, add anything.
Well, I know where they're going. You're right. It's ambient. It's an effect, and it's one of the reasons I hate Vegas. It has ambient noise every place, and I want them to just be a little quieter. Thank you very much. But you can turn down the game volume. We're just trying. It's a Taz. Good morning, Taz. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Well, I'm a hockey club, so.
Well, you're here now. That's all that matters.
Great. Nice to see you too, Killy.
Killy. What are we going to
Killy
do?
picked projector beta.
Where you're at, right?
Yeah.
We're all on our ways. We'll come help you do some pew-pew. Where are we at?
She warped out while I was mid-Thaler on pulse.
Dag nabbit. She has no tact.
The Enterprise is near Projector Gamma.
That one, dag nabbit. Okay, I'll take that one then.
Seriously, dude, shut up.
We know how to play the game.
The Enterprise is going for Projector Alpha.
Oof. They pushed me.
Oh yeah, well that is actually something that that's been annoying that can happen for years, and just like something you have to try to strategize against is that having enemies on multiple sides of you using tractor beam repulsors will, in many cases, just like crush your ship's hull like a soda can.
As it should. I've wanted that for a long time. I've wanted to be able to just use either grav wells or repulsors or tractor beams to just shred equipment, but I've been told that's a little too challenging to write that. Oh, you hear the bird song, Cliff? Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like you would need to have the ability to do multiple vectors.
Yep.
Which the devs did manage to make the red portal work on the Shrike, so I think it could be done. It's just annoying.
Yeah, but yeah, it's challenging.
I think what they would have to do is create invisible pets to be the origin points. Or maybe non-invisible pets. I don't know.
Not invisible pets. This is just set up for power. Cliff, remind me to post the picture of what it looks like from sitting on my back deck, which I'm not doing right now. But I have a relatively small backyard with 22 trees, or 25, I can't remember which one. I got a lot of trees in my backyard. So I sit out there, and I have lots and lots of birds, and I've got the windows open. You can hear all the birds singing. I also have a job to go to for a few more days at least. So I'm going to go to work, everybody. Let me break this team up so everybody can go indulge in their own parties of the day.
Yay. Alrighty then. See you guys later.
I will talk to you all after I get back home. Trying to figure out what's going on because Id found a TV stand. We're going to go see if it's still available and grab that and bring it home. And then his computer gets here today, so hopefully he can get that set up today or tomorrow. Yay. And I will be on as soon as I get home. I shall be enjoying my rice. Yay. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day and stay moopsome.